Well, hello, my favorite planner friends. It's Kim Odakoven, KRO Designs, here on my channel. I would love to have you subscribe and push that bell, ding, and get notifications because I have a whole host of fun things to share with you, not just today, but moving forward. This is the Mommy Lhey July Little Bits box in pieces. Most of the stuff is here. I've squirreled away a couple things. I'm going to use all of the physical things that I have here in front of me to zhuzh up this wonderful B6 planner, the best one yet. Honestly, best Mommy Lhey planner that has come in the Little Bits box to date. It's got pockets, it's got stitching, it has elastics. It is to die for. And I love the interior with all of these lovely, lovely, lovely bows. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a mix of talking, fast forward so we can get her done, and then wait till all the way at the end, and I'll do a moving over of this planner, which is my weight loss health journal. I'm going to move the things that I need to move over here into here to make it a permanent switch. Well, at least until next time. Thanks, guys. I'm going to put you on fast forward. Enjoy the show. Anytime I put a planner together, I always start with the largest pieces of paper. It makes sense, right? You want to utilize them the best you can for the size planner you have. But I always seem to reserve the vellum and the acetate for insert covers. It's just the way I roll. But one thing I always do when I set up a planner is I write down the dimensions that I need for each dashboard and insert cover, and you can see I've done that in the upper left-hand corner. It just hugely saves on brain power. I can just refer to that every time, focus on my creativity, and not worry so much about the cutting part. As you can see, I fussy cut that little ice cream melt and just put it on top of that one paper. And I did run out of puffy stickers to make some that oh so sweet have dimension, so I just used a sticky back foamy. Again, I use packaging a lot in my planners. This one has just got stickers and some washi, but I knew there needed to be some connection between the top and the bottom with the circle. So I just used a ripped piece of paper and an extra piece of packaging in the bottom left-hand corner. The next one is going to be like a washi dashboard effect. Again, I use the heart packaging, and I love everyone's washi dashboards, but I thought I could do it with some packaging and some stickers from those wonderful foiled sheets that she sends us every month. The next dashboard, again, is super simple. Just has 3 of the banners that I made into a banner sticker, and then with a Bobby T, a little dude in the corner. More packaging, vertical and horizontal. I love the fact that that little girl was the same one, but just a little bit larger for accent. And then, of course, I use a little bit of washi and an extra acetate piece that I cut out from a previous insert cover. This time I whipped out the stamps. I don't utilize the stamps as much as I really need to, but I knew I couldn't make a straight line with, I think they're hydrate stickers or stamps, but I love utilizing them here just as decoration on the bottom. And again, I pulled out some markers and colored them in. Here goes the sewing machine. I think that we have a ton of utilization that we miss with all of our scraps. So I just cut a piece of cardstock and stitched them in a straight line to create a dashboard, and then just trimmed it to size. On the back side, I had an extra circle piece from an insert cover I used earlier from a physical, the physical box that we get it in. And if you haven't seen that video, hop on over to Mommy Lhey's channel. And I just zhuzhed it with some stamps and those awesome acetate die cuts. Well, I just finished. I've got my dashboards, I've got my insert covers, I've got a few extra fun little bits over here, but I need to dismantle this to figure out what I want to move over from this into my new one. All right, I've got my piles. So these are my dashboard. These are my inserts. I have 8 of them. Here are all my insert covers. These are the ones I for sure know I want to use, and these are my optionals. I know that sounds weird, but I want to like have an array of textures and types of paper. So I want to make sure I at least have 8, which I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And so I'll need to have to pick at least one from here. But then I like to add other textures. So most of my vellums and acetates are on this side, just because I want to make sure I have a cover for the insert, and the vellum acetate is kind of optional. Okay, so now I've got that out of the way. I'm going to spread the waters here, and hopefully you can see the magic happen. So I always start with what I want as my first insert in my planner. And no, it doesn't bother me that my tabs are not in order. I can always redo them later. What's the, excuse me, what's the most important part is the foundation, which means actually the inserts, because, you know, we're planners. This is just the fun part, but this actually keeps me in line and normal. So at first insert I want is going to be, and I do need to make a tab for it, and that's why I kept some of these extra little bits that I've got over here. I don't know if a lot of them are going to be big enough, but we'll see. I need this to be my food tracker, and then my next one after that, so I'm in the middle of finishing up this one. See how I've got one more page left, so I need to put that one in front. That's why I had that there. Then I want to put my steps and mileage. And then I forgot to put a tab on this one. This is my encouragement or note section, which I would love to have next. Then I'm going to put my journal, and then I'm going to put my recipe and meal ideas. So I should have 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Missing one.
I know what I did. When I was disassembling, I took apart and I put my meal planning to the side. So now I've got this weekly insert. I love this one by Mommy Lhey. This one was 2 months ago, May. So, but I still use it, and all the colors go together. So I'll worry about tabs later, but at least I have them in order. So put that stack to the side. Now I'm going to make sure, so my mind says, do I want to use the dashboard covers? Do I want a texture like a plastic for the front, or do I want one of these? And my initial thought is I am thinking I want, gosh, you'd think it'd be easy. I really am enjoying my dashboards this month. Like this says it all right here. Right here, love. It's all about me. So I'm going to do this in here on this first one. So this will be my first one. And this is how I coordinate. This is how I go from front to behind. I always start at the beginning and work my way back. And so this is the Mommy Lhey dashboard inserts that come with the planner in the July kit. You get 2 of them, and what I did was I just trimmed off 3/8 of an inch from the top, and then they nestle really nicely in the traveler's notebook. So there's my first cover, and if you look, I've got a wide spine here. That's because I'm going to wrap it around 4 inserts. So by the time you put in 4 inserts in here and wrap it all around 4 of them, it's the perfect size. Now I need my insert, my first insert. And I'm going to go ahead and find a cover that coordinates with this one. This is usually how I roll. I'm liking this one. This one is from a Mommy Lhey blog video post I did on her channel, and it's about using the cover, the actual box that you used that you get in the mail. I know, I'm weird but I love how these coordinate. It has some textures, the same colors. But the only thing I want to do is I want to make sure, see how it's kind of light because I didn't back it? What I'm going to do, and I was thinking about it, is I'm going to use this Blossom. Instead of using it as an insert cover this way, I'm going to face this so it's this way. So you can kind of see through it, and it's okay if it's 2 ways. All right, let me get some spray adhesive and attach it, and I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and put my insert back in there. All right, so that's that first one. So I'm going to flip that one over. And then I'm going to pick another insert cover. I want something a little bit more subdued. I think I'm going to pick this one, but it needs a little love. So I was thinking maybe I would put a couple of things on it. I've got some leftover ribbon from last time. Actually, I think I'm going to use this one. All right, time for some more spray glue. All right, here's this cover. I decided to use the spray glue, and I attached the ribbon to the actual insert right here, and it doesn't mind that I have that there, but I really like this tail here, So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to put my next insert in there. How cute is that? Can't decide if I need to put another vellum. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use this one. Let's use this one on the inside of this. See how this bulks up real quick? Doesn't take long. All right, so I have 2 inserts and a whole lot of fun. All right, next is this insert, and I have something coordinating. I think I'm going to use this pinky one. I love this pinky one. Leave this one as it is. And yes, I know it's different. That's okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yep, this is the last one. So I'm going to use, how about the opposite of this? Do this here. That looks cute. Okay, and then the last thing I want to do is make sure I've got, oh, I like that. That looks great. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one in this dashboard right here. And I'll worry about the rubber bands and all that stuff in just a minute. I want to make sure that these 2 are coordinating. I don't want to do the same. Well, that looks kind of cute. Let's see what this looks like. So she doubles up, but that looks cute there. Oh, I like that. Let's do this one. And now we're going to get our next insert. I want to continue with the bow. Oh, unicorn, I like that one. You don't have to put the excessive amount that I do in there. Here's the weekly. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up. I did take out the insert that was here originally. And I'm going to take this outside cover, remove it from the stack, and I'm going to slip it under 2 of the elastics. Okay, then I'm going to take my stack and get to the middle of both of the first 2 inserts. And I use rubber bands. I know a lot of people use jump bands, which is just elastic. I just find that rubber bands work better for me, and I'm okay with the fact that they look like brown. And if they break, and I'm okay with, you know, getting a new one. So let's try that again. I've gone around the middle of those 2. Not worried about the ribbon. There we go. And so the first 2 are perfectly together. So I'm going to slip that under the first elastic. Okay, now the second 2. I really hope you enjoyed this B6 foundation setup. I've got a ton of more work to do, which means that you guys get more videos. Next week I'll be doing all about the sprinkles and the icings on the cupcake in this planner, those extra special details that will make your planner perfect. Now the third part in this series is actually all about my weight loss and health journey. I will be going through all of the pages in here and showing you how I use the inserts to help motivate me and achieve my goals, and hopefully it will motivate you to achieve yours. Thanks for stopping by, guys.